and their quarterback.
I know I said about the backer, but right after the team,
guess what? They're the #1 offensive team in the NFL. And you know the...
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
I thought he was about to get gone.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't.
Gordon loses the football. It's loose. And it's scooped up by the NFC. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Okay, let me
The psychology of the game
number 29,
never ceases
right
to
there.
amaze me, because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice.
And he is in. Touchdown NFC. Tariq Cohen doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the NFC adds on to their lead. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The AFC offense making their way back out. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And he gets it to his KC running mate. That's Tyreek Hill. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he lost the football.
You really have to come in here to do all that?
And it's scooped up by the NFC. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a 1st down. 1st down, a run with Cohen. And some room to roam now. And he is in. Touchdown NFC. Tariq Cohen. What is going on here? 4 first-quarter touchdowns. Unbelievable. And the NFC able to widen their advantage. Now, 1st quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a bat.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And that's picked up by the AFC. Fights off the defender.
Well, that 2-point attempt failed due to the fumble, but people can't see this, but you got a ball in your hands now, and you got the thing locked in pretty well. You got it covered up.
I love having a onto it. Makes me feel like I actually played back in my day.
Well, you probably could have. If you'd run that play, you would not have fumbled. I can tell you that.
Maybe.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The AFC offense set to take their next drive. They've got to be absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big this early. But that's the spot they're in as they come up to try again here. Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. The 30.
Please not catching him, bro.
And touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 70 yards as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. Well, we saw that tandem hook up quite a few times during the regular season, didn't we?
We certainly did, and it continues now in the Pro Bowl. You have to know that even if they didn't consciously plan it, you do try and find guys you're familiar with in a game like this.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that will shave one more off this lead. This fielded at the 2. A solid stiff arm.
We ain't giving up nothing. There we go. Ready. 5-8, 5-8. Right there, Smith. 55. 3 seconds.
On first down, Cohen. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. He was brought down by Xavier Howard of Miami. Now they'll run it with Cohen.
He's that small.
Oh, Cohen lost the football.
Oh my God, we started fumbling.
So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
That gets them 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Jones has it.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And he will carry this one in. Touchdown, NFC. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the NFC adds on to their lead. And those 3 rushing touchdown games in this league, you know darn well, those are hard to come by. They're becoming even harder to come by as the years go by, aren't they?
Isn't that the truth? It doesn't matter what you do in terms of game planning. You may be a run-first team, but you're running against an NFL defense. That's some of the biggest, fastest, best athletes on the planet. Hard to do. Cherish that moment, even as he's eager to add to that total.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Back out is the AFC offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. On the counter, it's Connor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown.
I have to believe that in a Pro Bowl situation, you know, we talk about these defensive backs during the season, that they're educated gamblers. They take the education out of it. They just go for the football here. Hey, try and make a big play, and if you get one, you really look terrific in this game.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And a rout is on here in this first half. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's scooped up by the NFC. And he will take this back. A fumble return for an NFC touchdown. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big one.
And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. There's a nice move. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on.
What?
Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs.
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic, faking it.
How do you strip the ball back?
I couldn't understand you want to rub it in a little, you fake it when he snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her attic, the stuff she used to preserve.
On first down, Connor going to be lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. DeMarcus Lawrence and the Cowboys there on the tackle.
54's Mike.
Throwing on second down. Mahomes hit. He lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. But the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the NFC is going to have a short field as they take over first and 10. Now a play fake here on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Rush in. You go tight. You go 21. You got tight.
Breeze now. Lets it fly for Thielen. That's going to be caught. For Drew Brees, this his 12th Pro Bowl nomination. Though he hasn't played all 12 years, but still, what a career and what a season. And to do it at this age, unbelievable.
Not too bad for a guy who turned 40 the weekly.
And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. Michael Thomas there to make the grab. As his guys continue to pour it on. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Rosas good with the extra point.
You know what? This is all right. Let's just go to the my career. All night life. Jesus life. All day life. We do this song that he's saying all this. We said this all in the huddle when we was about to hype up. But we was the most blue cheek teams when we was on the termites doing this. Okay. Hold on, first. Make it more difficult. a little difficult. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, you don't want smoke, you don't want problem. You don't want smoke, you don't want problems. You don't want problems, you don't want smoke, you don't want problems, yeah.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports.
That's all right. Yeah, I don't pass it. I'm serious about that. I don't even pass. I just run. But next year on this game, not like next 2020 this year, like in reality, like in this game,
they'll run on first down. Dozier,
it'll
go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second
like
down.
2020, this is
nice play right there to stop him behind the line.
This
I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Right now.
Yeah, we know.
The
you know
is
better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, Trubisky. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Coverage that time by Bobby McCain.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Uh-oh.
So on 4th down, here's Ryan Quigley now to kick this one away.
Let's go, guys.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
On 2nd down, Dozier. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
53 to Mike. 53. Check 53. Let's go. Man up, D. Man up, D. Shift. Alert, alert. Alert, alert. Red, up. Mike,
3rd and 2. Now Trubisky. Got him there. That's right. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Switch. 18.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And he gets this one down to the 24. A big pickup of 38.
Here we go.
How about our reigning AFC Player of the Week, hot-footing it into the secondary on that run?
Yeah, nice long run. That's what got him the award a week ago. Maybe he's trying for 2 in a row here this week. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away as his guys are able to strike.
You know I'm talking about?
Watch the run, watch the run.
On first down, Dozier.
Yeah,
He's
these
upended
quarterbacks
after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
I'm like,
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his
hurt my
overall
ears.
game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks, just like a quarterback would on offense to get them into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish? Holding that to a minimal gain.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part
Oh,
of
they don't
it,
got
it's
the
going to be
same
15
play.
yards.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
no. I'm sorry, man. What's hard? I'm gonna play off. I'm gonna back like Saquon. I'm gonna retire this because I want to at least have at least one X factor.
Check the scoreboard. Check the stats. Jay Critch, I'm the QB. Ran it up and then I went and got a new freeze. How fit to be the boss?
Let me find out now too, man. What's up? Working hard.
Select the team you want to join.
I'm back like Saquon. I'm sorry. Working hard. I just want to play off. And when I run it back like Saquon.
Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the left.
Hey. Boston signed out Matt. He's going to give me a timeout. I'm a star. Working hard. I just want to play off. I'm going to run that back like Saquon. Be the boss when we find out my team on you gonna work and need a timeout. I'm sorry, I'm gonna find out. Working hard, I'm gonna grind out. I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna ring. I just wanna play off. Just wanna play off. I'm gonna run it back like Saquon. Hey.
Select the team you want to join.
Steelers all day.
Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the left.
All night like, yeah. Yeah. You don't want smoke, man. You don't want cloud ground. Yeah. want smoke, you don't want smoke. You don't want problems.
Ain't too many can play with us. See where this game here taking us. No barber, ain't no fading us. I ain't really saying much. Actions be louder than words, man. I just wanna be heard for your mom to your pop to the beat to the birds, man. Skirt right off on the curb like I'm Barry Sanders. Chains on and the diamonds dancing. Game on, so it's time to go. When the rain starts, I'ma let you know. Name a squad that is better though than my home team. We a pot of gold. I'm a dog. I'ma need a bone for my whole team. I'ma let it go like yeah. In the field like yeah. All day like yeah. All night like yeah. Whole squad like what? In the field like yeah. All day like yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Whole squad like yeah. In the field like yeah. All day like yeah. All night like yeah. Whole squad like
Yeah.
in the field like yeah. All day like yeah. All night like yeah. You don't want problems. You don't want smoke, no. You don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems. You don't want smoke, no. You don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems. You don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. No, I said you don't want problems. You don't want smoke, dog. You don't want. Yeah, I pissed so my frustration. I was waiting to shine. My father taught me don't be soft, so now I'm taking what's mine. I define myself as ambitious, young, black, and gifted. Master P, my masterpiece. That mean I don't got no limits. Bout it, I doubt it. My homies know you ain't ratted. We break you down like a pound. I got it. Don't pound to surround me. I'm corrupted. Flow cold and it's rugged, bumpy. What is up? I'm ready for war. You got to love it like black. Yeah, in the field like yeah. All day like yeah. All night like yeah. Whole squad like what? In the field like yeah. All day like yeah.
Yeah.
All night like what?
Yeah.
Whole squad like yeah. In the field like yeah. All day like yeah. All night like yeah. Whole squad like yeah. In the field like yeah. All day like yeah. All night like yeah. You don't want problems. You don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems.
He look like Jerome Bettis. Dang, I should make him. Right? No, that'll go good. You don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. His ass. No, that's down.
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash. They will not.
Yeah, that's much better. My dude was like he couldn't see.
I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man. Oh, deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash. Honey, y'all dash. 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 Yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that
yes.
Unanimous. Big dogs, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerge victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears is glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, oh deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey y'all dash, honey y'all dash, honey y'all dash, honey y'all dash, honey y'all dash. Slept on the team, now they owe me.
I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. It's no need in keeping it low-key. I can carve the D like a turkey. I run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the jets. The coach will regret even letting them stay in the game. Team around took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just try not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, poof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Put in the gas. I will not crash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel got a bird's eye view, hotel got a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me, baby, I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off, each store got locks, I got some trusted shoes. 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked, it's nothing new. Death comes in threes, wins come in twos, cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job, pull up and pop out and pull out. Head on and hood on, pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one, they wanna keep me, oh that's a good one. Pockets are dense, I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, 8th floor, come down, hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m. check out. Might give her one foul just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess on my schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Half the errands need a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than a mansion. Plus all your boys got expensive habits. Go. I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. Nope. They thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. And I don't